chiming in with Talking Reflections. We're coming in on a great day. It's a great day. I'm going to call it. It's my birthday. And we celebrating life. We celebrating just everything. So I like to bring different people in. Everybody's growing here at this table. We got a lot of energy right here.
Happy birthday.
Energy. Huh?
Happy birthday.
What?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
So introduce yourself as we go around the table. Who are you?
My name is Joey. I'm Joey. I'm here today. Really, I came just in celebration of the homie Mark for his birthday.
Man.
You know what I mean? And then he popped up on us in the raw get up.
Sometimes you got to.
In the raw get up.
I'm the light-skinned Eddie Murphy.
So
I'm light-skinned Eddie Murphy.
I mean, I was for at least 3 seconds I was speechless, but yeah, I'm Joey, man. I'm happy to be here with the homie, man, for his birthday.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm Bianca. This is
Come on now. Get going. Grab the mic.
I'm nervous.
No, what you nervous for? Don't be scared.
We popped out.
No
one knew.
Right.
What's happening right now?
That's how life does it.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I mean, we learned.
Who are you? Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Bianca. I'm the owner of Body Addiction, Body Sculpt and Post-Op Care in Kansas City and Miami. Mark has me here for his birthday. We are supporting the man of the hour. Hours.
Something like that. I love that. I love that.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Mark Byrd, founder of New Reflections Technical Institute, Reflections Kitchen and Cocktails, Trucking School, Trucking Family. What we doing? New Reflections of Hope, Mental Health. We moving forward. Everything we can do it. Passing it on.
That was like the Star Wars on the when it first came on that long.
Hello. I'm Nikki Melton. I am the owner of Grace Hand Catering Decor. I am a well-known caterer in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Carl Hollins, CEO and founder of Lyrics Institution. That's about it.
No, they ain't no X. Lyrics. Now, let me tell you something about Lyrics, though. So let's stop. He's very humble. He's very modest in that part. But when I'm telling you what he's doing with these young men and these young girls in the community, man, is powerful, right? And it's enough room for all of us to be able to do so many things. One of the things that I would like to table at this as a topic here is talking about how we can come together as a community, right? We know how our country's like, we're in turmoil right now. We got things that we don't know what the heck is going on, right? Government jobs, funding, a lot of our grants that we need, a lot of the things is DEI. All this stuff is going to affect us, right? And has affected us, right? So how do we come together as a community? But then my last question is that why did it take us so long to get to this point where we have to now be forced into this place to say, man, we got to work together? Why are we still functioning under this Willie Lynch and this Jim Crow talking about light skin, dark skin, curly hair, coarse hair? Who cares about that, right? We all people, right? We're people, and brown and black people on this earth. We got to support each other. If not anytime, but now, right now. Tell me what you think about that.
Damn. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I don't think we ever went through that phase in civilization, like black civilization, where we reset the idea that we no longer gotta play dumb no more. You know what I'm saying? We no longer gotta imitate things that we can have. Like, this is 2025. Like, if you work for it, you can get it. If you grind for it, though, right? You know what I mean? But if you never been blessed with somebody to be able to tell you that all your gifts are your gifts and they not gonna run out, you always gonna be running around trying to scavenge those gifts, scavenge those resources.
Or feel like someone's trying to take something.
Yeah.
This is my area, and you can't come in my area. I sell sandwiches. You can't sell sandwiches.
Exactly.
I cut hair. You can't cut hair.
Exactly.
I do body sculpting. You can't do. But it's millions of people, right?
Yeah.
And I've lived in places, thank God of my mother being a flight attendant and me living in New York and LA and places where I can see the same 10 businesses on the same street that survive. Why is that we hate on each other's our own businesses, Joy?
Man, I mean, that's a heavy loaded question. I was still stuck on question one. You know, so I'm gonna try to do it in reverse. Why do we hate? I think we hate because it's necessary. It's biblical. It's historic. You know, it's always been jealousy. There's always been war. There's always been, you know, favoritism and everything else. And I mean, who are we to think that we exempt from that? Who are we to think that you know that we're not supposed to go through persecution? Who are we to think that we're not supposed to go through anything that you want to deem as negative to not really enjoy, you know, the glory of what, you know, the universe has for us. So, you know, but then again, why do we feed into it? You know, I think that might be a deeper question.
Man,
you know,
because right now we're going backwards. We're not going forward. And then we have now come into a system that is going to help us go backwards even faster. Mm-hmm. Right?
So
if you don't see what's going on right now, right? If you don't see it and know how it's going to impact your family from now, your generation, your children, man, we got some growth. We got to make some changes right now, right? And we got to come together to collectively be able to do this and make these changes, man. So that means like family loving families, like men being real men in our community, protect our women, guarding our queens and our children, right? We're in a position now where, remember back in the day, the code where the women were protected and the kids were protected? Remember that?
Yeah.
When I would give you a pass because I seen you and your family in the grocery store. And I'd be like, yeah, you know I got you, but I'll give you a pass. Now you got women dying. You got children dying rapidly, right?
I mean, but women are active now, though. I don't think women ever not been active. You know what I mean? Like, I think we look at what's active differently now, though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of times that, I think we're fighting for something, bro. I think the man is fighting to prove something. I think the woman has something to prove. She definitely has something to prove. You know what I'm saying? And when we get to the table, we don't really understand that innovation happens when we digress and we lower our expectations. You know what I'm saying? So my program is my program, right? But if I really want to grow with you, I need to cut out something of mine to integrate with you, though. You know what I'm saying? That collaborative mindset. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times when just in my sector, in the nonprofit space, a lot of nonprofits are like, how do I put my business next to yours? That ain't an ecosystem, right? And a lot of times a nonprofit, we don't think business. We think that a nonprofit is all about like, oh, they're going to give us this money, give us this money, give us this money. But it's a tax code. It's still a business, though. I'm still a CEO.
Yeah, you got to run like a business.
I still got a marketing budget. I still got the overhead. You know what I mean? I got my ROIs. Yeah, I got all of that, though, right? And keep it real, I really need an earned income strategy. I need something that's going to keep hitting when those grants ain't going to hit, though, right? So what does that look like? That looks like, all right, so there's 3 stages, and I'm going to wrap it up. There's 3 stages I feel to nonprofit. There's your backpack giveaways, there's that medium area, and then there's that conglomerate, right? The backpack don't care about collaboration because I don't need it. I just need a couple backpacks to give away. My heart's good. I love well, right? And then you got that middle ground that wants to fight for that top piece. But you know what I learned, bro? Even from like your family and stuff like that or watching you move, the top don't care about doing it by themselves because you can't do it by yourself, right? And there's no money doing it by yourself. Yeah. The money's in the collaboration, right?
You'll die by yourself.
Yeah, it's less work. As a CEO, I need less work with more successful programs that can run. And if you come in and you tell me your program is efficient, you show me data behind it, I'm an idiot if I won't be your fiscal sponsor. I'm an idiot because you're an earned income stream. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Collaboration is a key essential.
And looking at
back to a real one. Blessings came.
Yeah, blessings, baby. Blessings, baby. And on that same note, where we're saying, how many businesses have we seen that died, right? That died. Like your dream and your vision died when you died, right? That's not longevity. That's not legacy. That means your business died. That means as long as you're here, your business is functioning. As long as you got a grant, your business is functioning. As long as you got these other, you got to have sustainable funding, something that can get you to that next level and keep it going. I want to make sure that New Reflections Technical Institute is something that's living like 100 years from now, right? I'm sure Mr. Gates would like to know that Gates Barbecue would be living long enough, right, to get to that point. But who's going to carry that torch? And are we training our children and our people to be able to carry that torch? Are you teaching your children? And I commend you on what you're doing with Frosty Frogs and having your children right there in the forefront of teaching them the business, right? And showing them how to work and the grind of it and what it takes. Because if we don't share it, it dies.
That's good.
It dies, you know? So, man, I'm excited to have everybody here. It's just another episode. We're just, we're coming together with talking reflections on a great day with great people, great conversations of talking reflections. Anybody want to share anything as we chop out?
I'm still going back to that first question.
I want to hear something from y'all though.
I do that.
Don't be in the cuts though.
I'm gonna chime on what you said. When you said that women,
She got a clip on.
women feel they have something to prove. I don't really feel business women feel like they have something to prove. I think they feel like they're not protected because in today's society, it's a competition between a man and a woman.
It shouldn't be.
And it shouldn't be, but it's not like it used to be where the man was the head of the household. Now it's a man feels like if my woman is above me, it's not equal anymore. We're not coming together. It starts in the home. No one's teaching you in the home how to come together like back in the old days as a family. It's so divided.
Well, it's divided too because you have a lack of men. You have a lack of men because you have the death of men. You have men that are incarcerated. You have men that don't choose to be men. You have men that are on alcohol, drugs. You have the stereotypical type now that a man, for a woman to like a man, he has to be over 6 feet tall, and then only 10% of men across the nation are 6 feet tall. That a man has to make over $100,000 a year, when only 12% of the nation only makes over $100,000 a year.
Are those y'all standards?
So those y'all standards. So we eliminated a whole lot of men right here. So the true kings are still left. It ain't a whole lot of us left, and y'all picking. And that's why I think we got all these groups. And I questioned this the other day. I said, why is there so many pictures of all these beautiful women together at one time? Where are their men?
Right.
Where are their men? Why all y'all together with the best angles? Where y'all man at? Where he at?
Jealous of their woman.
Oh.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Jealous
it.
of the woman?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I ain't never done. Oh
No, you said let's talk.
We can talk. I ain't never been jealous of no woman.
No.
I never.
Okay.
Not me.
Realistically, let me scoot up. Now I gotta scoot.
No.
Get in there.
Now
Don't
she
get
got
in there.
scooch
Now I
up.
gotta scoot to the mic. Realistically, in an average household, if a woman is more stronger than the man, or the man feels that the woman is the same, equal, there's an issue with that man and that woman. The man wants to kind of dumb the woman down to have that control.
Why would you be dumbed down? How could you
because
allow
men-
anybody to dumb you down?
No, not me. But I'm just saying in what is happening in these households, in some of these households, the woman is becoming more stronger than the man, because when the man feels like the woman can carry the weight, can hold it on her own, maybe a little more than the man, then the man backs up and it becomes an issue. Now the man has
Maybe you
left-
should have picked
now
a better man in the beginning, though.
Maybe, but now the man has walked away and left the woman. She's holding it on
I'm
her
sorry to
own.
hear that.
So I got a question.
We got
Do y'all believe in family hierarchy?
Yes.
And what's the hierarchy y'all believe in?
I just feel like when it comes to the hierarchy, we are equally yoked. Where you lack, I may pick up. Where I may lack, you pick up. That's the best way.
That's not a hierarchy though.
It ain't.
No, that's not hierarchy.
It's not a hierarchy. That's equal.
That's not it.
That's socialism.
Yeah, that's
No. So when we hear like hierarchy, when we speak biblical terms, because I can only speak from that standpoint, we're not even talking hierarchy in the sense of like one above another. We're talking about the same plane but different roles.
A lateral. It's a lateral.
We're the same, but I carry a different role than you.
Yeah.
Now, I think where the issue comes at is there's so many women that had to develop this backbone, this grit
Because the
lack of a man, right? But now what happens is a woman is taught that she should want a high level man or assertive, providing, nurturing, all of these things though. But which I don't think that a woman really understands is like we date really hyper feminine women that are prissy, and we know what soft, really soft is. So if I'm grinding, I'm busting my ass, and I'm beating my head up against the wall, I'm dying to myself every day. When I come home, I don't want to talk to another nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to a woman. I want to talk to soft, feminine. But when a woman owns a business and she introduces herself into this business culture, you're right, there is a battle between men and women, but there's also a battle between business and business. So you're not only battling the sexism, you're battling the capitalism. You know what I'm saying? So you done got tough. You done brought your tough ass home. You know what I'm saying? And now you think that you're submitting in your righteous mind. You believe it, but to a nigga that's messing with other women that are very hyper feminine. I'm talking about they can't drive without you. You know what I'm saying? Like that level of dependence we learn. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell us that you're submissive, we're like, I'm confused.
Where?
Like,
But I just think even with that, when it comes to a man and a woman, to each is its own. Because it's some men that your role that you're speaking of, they perform, they act that way. But then you have some men where they are dealing with a prissy woman, they are dealing with the softness. But then it becomes that, well, you depend on me for everything. Why do you see what I'm saying? So it's the battle where something may begin this way, but then after we learn each other and after we get comfortable with each other, things then start turning. They become different.
Right.
So
That's a good hope.
Look at what.
So what is a submissive woman to you? What does that mean to you?
We was just having this conversation. So my thing is this though. Either you gonna hustle with me and be in the streets with me, and when I say streets, I don't mean like actively in the streets. I'm saying like you're running your business, I'm running mine, we're hustling together, whatever. If we're out there together, who's at home? That's my only thing. My thing is when I think about submissive, is like you submitting to the role in which you're agreeing to, right? If I come to this joint and I'm saying I'm the breadwinner, I'm creating the pathway. I'm thinking about your mama's, where she gonna sleep. I'm thinking about where the kids gonna graduate. If I have to think 10 years out and I'm freeing you to think about the next 2 years, then you have to play that part to that though. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me how I'm going to run my hustle is impossible if I'm going to take care of you. Now here you go. Time out. You get to be queen in your lane though. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pick the house lane, you're queen. I'm not about to come in and tell you what to do here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna clean with you. I'm gonna cook with you. I'm gonna raise the kids with you. I'm gonna support you because you're gonna do that with me. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is we want two bosses in the same house being boss motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But how? Think about the mathematics of it. How?
The math ain't mathing.
Who's with the kids? You know what I'm saying?
So do you want a businesswoman, a successful woman, or do you want a housewife?
I had to learn I needed a yang.
You need a whole thing.
I need a very hyper feminine that loves the house, that loves doing that type of stuff that I'm just not like.
Someone that.
Hold on, is it impossible to request the three in one?
No, it's not.
You develop it.
But he's saying that it's impossible.
No. I think it comes natural. I think you're gonna get.
No. I said
It only comes natural. It only comes natural if it's natural.
One of those traits is gonna come natural. You're gonna develop the rest of the traits.
Because you asked which one of the three would he want, and I'm like, are those three
Why would we have to pick?
impossible? That's
like.
See, as he was explaining it to me, what I was getting is he wants to be the breadwinner, and who's gonna be at home with the
I
kids?
would love not to have to be the breadwinner, but as a
That's what I got out of it. So that's why. That's why I said. So which one do you want? It is. But to me, a submissive woman, she can be all three.
Okay.
Because some women, I'm speaking for myself, I want to be at a high level too, but I want us to do it together. So where you lack thereof,
What's high level? What are you referring to high level?
High level meaning business minded. Where he lacks, I pick up.
But there's levels in business. So like as a CEO, I got to manage 11 employees. So I'm judging people 24/7 all day, leading people 24/7. I have to cut that off and go be a leader in my home. So all I'm saying is, if she's a CEO just like me, judging people, I'm talking about mental trauma all day, dealing with people's issues, they struggle, the business is blowing up, the money ain't where it's supposed to be, all of that. To come home, we both doing that. Who gonna be who peeps?
But how come I can't do both? And why is it not possible for me to do both?
Because the moment that you manage,
hold on.
Okay, go ahead,
Because I can now I might not deal in my business. I might not deal with and this is an example of your 50 employees. I might not deal with 50 employees in my business. I might only have 5. I might have 5 employees, but I can go to my business and I can work from 9 to 5. I can still handle the kids' doctor's appointments. I can still make sure that the house is clean, and I can also make sure
you still handle your man?
And when my man comes home, I can make sure that there's a hot plate and a bath running for my man when my man walks through that door.
Because
your business can run. If her business can run from 9 to 5, if you can wake up,
this is God.
And stamp it because that's real life right there.
We're coming in hot.
That's not the same. That's just
We're coming in hot.
You being a business owner.
This is hot. I love it.
That's not the same.
This is what we're doing on Talking Reflections.
You know what I'm saying?
This is
let's
what's
say
happening.
Listen.
If I got a chicken shop that sells chicken wings and french fries, my G, I can do that shit with my eyes closed. It ain't taking a lot of mental stress away from you though, right? But developing a chicken shop that I'm gonna put across the nation, that's a different monster. So you could be a boss and run a chicken shop or a salon or whatever. The blueprint is already made. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not saying, listen, bro, I'm not taking away from nobody's hustle. All I'm saying is there are some hustles that have already been designed, and there's some hustles people are making from molecular like atoms. You know what I'm saying? So if you coming in here to the house and I'm building atoms, and you come in here building a salon, right? That will work. That's a good combination because you can run that with agility in your own time. But if you switched over and said, I'm about to franchise this now and take this across the nation, you're about to be a different beast. Like, you're going to be a different human.
That's not true because I'm a prime example of that. I have a business here and I have one in Miami. I take care of 4 children. I make sure that each and last, and my oldest is 21. I still take care of her down to the bone. I make sure that she has all the essentials.
She does.
I make sure that she has all the essentials that she needs so that she can operate as a 21-year-old. I make sure credit, all of that. Doctor's appointments. Fire. The house is clean. The food is cooked. I make sure all of that.
What you cooking?
I cook.
That's what's
What you
up.
cooking? Hold on. Time out. What you cooking? What you cooking?
No, but seriously.
Cooking.
And everything is handled.
No, I know.
I had a man, and when my man comes home,
I know it's possible, and I know that it's real, and I know it's real.
My youngest is 14, but I still make sure in my relationship.
Well, listen.
How much brain power do we have? So my thing is, I'm trying to give. I want when I come home, I want my woman to give me a lot of her brain power. I'm gonna be all the way.
And whatever my man is needing from me, I'm gonna give that to him.
If as a business owner, what we do is
that's that beast. That's that beast.
Do you know?
Do I sleep with my business?
You wake up like, I got to get to the hustle. I got to get to that. Do you do that?
You know one of the things though too.
But I make sure the house.
But hold the other side of that too is also too. You want to come home also too, is not have to sleep with your business. Sometimes you want to breathe.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes you just need that hot bath, that hot meal, and no conversation.
Peace.
I don't want no conversation.
Why don't you want to talk to me?
Because 95% of the day, I've spent that time giving and pouring into other cups.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at this point, this last 5% of this cup, I need something to pour back in it so it can fill my cup back up. So I don't want to put that much pressure on my woman to be able to be accountable for me in every one of those places. That's why God created us to be kings and them queens. But if you look at the game of chess, the queen still protects the king.
Yeah.
right? So I don't have to that. So I don't
Goes back
want
to that hierarchy thing we was talking about. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? From
Yeah.
a biblical standpoint.
Yes.
You know,
So
the queen
you go
protects
get
the
a
king.
good dude that loves you, that makes good money, that don't.
it ain't many
That ain't
of
a
it.
boss.
It
No,
ain't-
that's not a boss. That's a good man that works and takes care
Okay,
of himself.
why isn't a lot of good men? Why?
I mean, again, I go back to the same concept of death, jail, drug addiction, alcoholism, womenizers, gay men, everything else.
I was
Trauma.
going to life groups at City
Right.
of Truth, and it was
Right?
a bunch of men.
So how many? That removes.
So you go to City of Truth.
Yeah.
Say there ain't a bunch of men, because I went there too. Say there ain't at least 10 good men
Yeah.
that go to a life group and be like, I can't find a woman.
But it's 10
Good men.
But listen.
Good men,
But
though.
listen. But listen.
I know
There's
some
10.
good
There's
men.
10 good men in that group with 100 women that want those 10 men. It's confusing to that man
I said, what
because
church-
you're getting.
Man,
Pastor, I didn't say Pastor 83. I didn't
the
say
shop the
that.
other
I
day.
didn't
What's
say
up?
that.
What's
All
up?
right. I didn't say that. I didn't know. That was Joey.
I'm
Joey
joking.
said that.
I'm joking.
But when we look at that where we are, it's not a lot of us, right? If you want something, how many men are at home playing video games all day? How many men sit at home smoking blunts all day? How many men don't want to go to work? How many men don't want anything, right? How many deadbeat dads you know, right? How many, real talk, right? So remove it, and guess what? They got the girl that you think, you be like, man, he got her? And she's like, I love him.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think it's a lot of good women out there?
Oh, it's way more good women than it is men.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. Since you feel like that, why aren't you married?
Why aren't I married? Because you kind of trying to poke at me and stuff.
We'll give you a definition of a good woman first.
Thank you.
Yeah, get your definition.
So let me explain.
So wait, do you feel like it's not because you at this end of this table? Do you feel like it's not a lot of good women out here? You feel like
Yeah, we gotta break
I'm
this one
tapping
down.
out. I'm tapping out.
I think there's a lot of phenomenal women in the world, but it's just as many ain't shit niggas as ain't many ain't shit women too.
I agree with you.
Having money don't make you a great
Hey, listen, I'm a tired.
And you know what? Because men.
But listen, I'm
men
gonna
are
break
so
this down,
vulnerable,
guy. I'm
and
gonna
men
break
are
this down,
scared
guys.
And broken.
Men also
Women, I
too.
feel like women.
No,
are worse than men
listen.
In this
Men
day and age, and
are-
that's why so many men are broken right now because they're
Men
so
are
scared
so
and vulnerable when it comes to relationships.
hypersexual from women, right? I'm just gonna tell you that, right? And when I say hypersexual, I mean talking about when you walk out the door. When I grew up, I had to think about what the woman looked like under her clothes, right? I had to imagine how she was as a woman. I had to really think about it. Women come out now and it's free. You go out and everything's a twerk and a pop and a booty and so now we're overstimulated. We're bored. Because all you are is the same thing. It all looks the same. Everybody got the same weave. Everybody got the same booty. We got the same titties. Y'all got the same, everything look the same damn thing. I'm just telling you, excuse my French.
But you still
I'm
touch
just
it,
saying
though,
it.
don't you? You still touch
No,
it, though, don't you?
no, I don't.
Still touch it though.
I don't. I touch what I want to touch. But what I'm telling you as a man is that we are over sexually stimulated with this mess, right? So you want me to love you and take you home and wife you, but you done showed everybody out here everything. You twerking on your best night. Friday night, out. Saturday night, out. Sunday night, out. Telling your girls, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I'm independent. I'm strong. Wait. Twerk. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to go home, go sleep now.
Go to places where they twerk, so I don't know.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you be twerking in the mirror at home. So been playing. You've been practicing for a long time. You be like, Hey, but listen, man, we're going to wrap this one up. This is a solid one, man. Really just more to come. More to come coming in. We're talking reflections. Thank you for my guests to hear, man.
And shout out to this man right here though. Like, I just want to be clear. I do a Lyrics Institution. We work with these average young adults, but I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. I'm gonna say that. Like, I can't go nowhere without like my young adults in CDL or any opportunity without hearing New Reflections, bro. So that's a shout out. And I think I'll be doing my thing when it comes to these resources. You know what I'm saying? So collecting them and realizing like how close a lot of good leaders are to me, man. I really appreciate that, bro. So conscious or unconscious, somebody's watching you. It's like keep grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? You come from good legacy. You know what I'm saying? Good people in your life, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna die on it. Bro, it took me till I was 37 years old for a man to tell me, a white man, to tell me that God is gonna bless me regardless if I try or not. You know what I'm saying? And it took so much weight off of me because I was trying to create something. You know what I'm saying? That he was gonna already do. You know what I mean?
It was already done.
And I'm telling you right now, bro, like that. You are definitely that same man, though. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with more responsibility than it does with fame. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that with love, bro.
Appreciate you. Just like that. Hey, signing off. Talking Reflections. Coming to another series. Yeah.